story that Ron Renner passed it on to me about one of his friends named Chuck.
Payback.
And I can't vouch 100% for this. But evidently, Chuck was in the Army when he was a real young man. So I'm just kind of passing this on, saying, okay.
Tongue in cheek.
And turns out that Chuck is this young buck private, is on a train. And sitting together on this train happens to be this young buck private and a nice looking young lady and then a 5-star general and an elderly lady. They're all sitting sort of together. And as the train's traveling through the countryside, they're making a little bit of conversation here and there. And then the train kind of makes a big curve and passes through a dark tunnel. And everything just goes completely pitch black. And in the darkness, you hear this. And then, wham! Slap! And they come out of the tunnel in the light, and everybody's sort of feeling awkward, and this general is rubbing his cheek. It is bright red. And the young lady is thinking to herself, what, that old man, he kissed that poor defenseless old lady in the darkness of the tunnel? I can't believe he did that. And then the old lady thinks to herself, why, that disgusting old man, he tried to take advantage of that pretty young girl in the darkness of that tunnel. I can't believe it. And the general is sitting there, and his cheek is burning. He's rubbing it. He says, I can't believe this. That young private, he kissed that girl, and she thought it was me, and she slapped me by mistake. And Chuck's sitting there to himself thinking, how fortunate, how lucky to think I could kiss the back of my hand and slap a 5-star general. I'm not saying that's 100% true. It sort of fits. It's pretty close.
Spin a bit of a yarn here.
So what's the moral of that story? I don't know. But maybe the moral of the story is things aren't always as they seem to be. Yeah. And I think that applies to a lot of situations. I mean, it certainly applies to grace and the devotional we have, but it also applies to a group of people like you. And I think that's one of the things that makes me feel so warm and thankful to join with you occasionally, is to look out and see what a varied group you are, and yet to think of your close family love for one another and the bright light that you shine in this community and the way that you are encouraging one another and you take care of each other. And somebody might just walk up and say, you know, this is just a little church and I don't know, you know, it doesn't seem like much to me, but I'm telling you, the Lord is using you in a very special way so that you're a blessing to many, many more people than you probably ever realize. And so things aren't always as they seem to be, and sometimes they're much, much better, especially when the Lord has his hand on a group of people like he has with you. So I'm just grateful to be able to be invited to be a part of this every now and then. So thank you.
Thanks, Randy.